through that book. Okay. So basically this material, as sir told, it would be uploaded at one place or one drive where everybody can definitely access. So we have come to the stage of taking up assessment, and you people need not worry, sir. This is the first time we are taking the assessment. Do you have any assessment papers of previous years or something like that, where you people take up the VTU exams referring 5 to 6 years of papers? We have put some amount of efforts in collecting some previous question papers, and it would be available for you so that you can revise those papers whenever it is needed. And some important questions and how to go through this book, how to make a much benefit out of this. As sir told, most of the things that we would have taught is more than this book. Okay. So this is participant handbook of web and mobile development. So it is at the level NSQF level 5, right? So this book will be available for you. I'll not be sharing as per the chats are considered. It would be made available at one place, be it an LMS or in OneDrive, and those things would be shared wherever it is, and it will be available for you. You need not worry about that. And this is the certificate by the end that you would be receiving, where your name would be printed, and NSDC logo with NASCOM logo would be printed, and your CAN ID with a photo will be printed, and from what date to what date you people would have availed this course would be printed on this certificate. This is the sample certificate, to be very precise. So how would you go through this book? Means, see, already they have told this is an application developer, web and mobile, and many of the things has been covered in this book, be it regarding the tests and simulations, many CI and CD practices that you need to use for deploying the applications are considered. But we very much pour some light on this kind of skills where most of the things would be neglected. And those are the important tricky kind of questions. Tricky questions would be on the employability skills. Guys, you people have to take up this portion very seriously, because anybody can code, anybody can claim that I'm the best coder or best software developer. But once you fail to express that in front of technical HR, as per the writing or as per the brief introduction on the technology is considered, then definitely it is a huge failure. That is a huge drawback, right? So employability skills plays a very important role, and in complete content of somewhere around 570 or 540 hours, they have kept 60 hours of employability skills, where you people have to learn some of the very important soft skills, how to approach a manager, how to interact with the junior, how to interact with your counterparts. What if in case you encounter a bug or encounter any kind of some sort of questions from the stakeholder, how to interact with them? Suddenly a client would come up to you telling that this is what I expected, but you would have put somewhere around 6 to 8 months of efforts. So you will get, definitely you would get upset, right? So my efforts are going in vain, and now he is telling this is not what I expect. So there, patience is the key, and those things will be trained in employability skills. So tomorrow when you take up this examination as per web and mobile application development is considered, see, they have given some table of contents which have been covered as per participants handbook is considered, be it what do you mean by ITES, a brief introduction on that. What is a future skill? A bridge module is considered. What is a web technology and how you need to learn, and a brief introduction to the mobile development, and what is a global standards and regulations. So here you can see the employability skills that's been added as a 12th module in the page number 271. Later you have front-end development, mobile application development. So I'll give you the complete picture on as and how one has to cover this book. right? It doesn't mean that you completely go through this book by heart each and every sector. No, for this question, this is the answer. No, the questions would be kind of where you need to apply the knowledge where you have gathered in this complete internship of so and so duration that you have undergone. Because AIDQ would be some hours, mobile application development would be for some hours, and cloud application development would be for some hours. But you should observe very precisely, very clearly, the employability skills is common across all the three sectors, because behavior, development, so as per soft skills are considered, it is very much common to all the three sectors, and that is where industry demands as well. Whatever the knowledge you possess, once you doesn't know how to represent that, and even after gaining the knowledge, if you be with arrogance, and if you don't have that down to earth attitude, definitely it's of no use. So this is where employability skills would be playing very important role. So after every sector or after every unit is covered, there would be, for example, I'll go through the first unit, that is IT, ITES or BPM industry. And here they have given complete brief about understanding how does IT, ITES works, dynamics and evolution. So getting into this, so they are telling that these are the key learning outcomes, and by the end of this module, what you'll be able to understand, definitely. So moving ahead, the question would be something like this. IT, ITES sector have played an important role in propelling India's economic growth. So the question would be in MCQ format telling that dash and dash sector have played a pivotal role in propelling India's economic growth. First one would be agriculture and information technology. Second one would be information technology and information technology enabled services. Third one would be BPO and BPM. So something like that. You people, if you go through this kind of question, means answers or kind of sentences, you will come to know how the questions would be formulated. And the sample or model paper that would be uploaded at a drive and the link that would be shared will also facilitate you a lot in understanding these kind of questions as well, right? So I image kind of questions like this image is completely related to IT, ITES or IT sector, something like that. You should be able to opt IT sector. So most of the images would be the questions that they would be asking. And they would ask you what is the symbol or what is the icon of VS Code. So you people have to be very much flexible in identifying those things. So here there is a main difference, or what does information technology mean? What does information technology enabled services mean? What is its core functions? So based on this also there would be a lot of question for you. So IT focuses on so and so sector. What is that? Software, systems and networks. So leveraging this IT for customer support and non-core functions, there where ITES comes into the picture. So what is the nature of work for IT people? Creates and maintains software and applications. What does ITES do? Outsources business processes for efficiency. So they may ask you, what is the example of IT? Software development, technology consulting would be the IT. What about ITES? BPO, data entry services. So both are faces of two different faces of same coin would be this one. So globally, what would be its competitiveness? So globally, what is that? Its contribution to the global tech is considered. It enhances tech innovations. So it drives efficiency and specialized services with the cost reduction is considered. So after this, see these kind of images. So when they ask you a question like this, the image that is present in front of you is representing which sector? You should tell ITES. So same with the IT. The person sitting in front of you belong to IT sector. So images plays a very important role in framing this kind of questions. So these key points you should never forget, right? So some other ITES services are listed below. So they may tell you KPO is one ITES, BPO is one ITES, LPO, legal process outsourcing is one ITES. Well, choose the odd one out. Choose the odd one. So here if they give software development, definitely it doesn't comes under ITES. You people have to be very much aware of these kind of questions. So some of the famous Indian ITES company, CMC Limited, HCL Technologies, TCS, Tech Mahindra, NIIT Technologies as well. So they may question you with these 4 or 5 logos, and they may ask you to find out ITES companies, and in between they would have given you BEL, right? Bharat Electronics Limited. So you have to pull out odd one. That is, BEL doesn't comes under ITES companies. They are one of the Navratna companies across India. So what is the advantages of ITES? These kind of advantages and what is the drawbacks plays a very important role. I told you some kind of images would be given. For example, IT services means it caters in application development and maintenance, quality analysis and testing, and any one option they would have masked. For example, this QA and testing they would have masked, and they would tell what kind of sector would you expect at the place where it is empty. So you should tell quality analysis and testing. So like this BPM sector, and they would be given you a lot of pictures kind of questions where you need to pick out the answers, right? So difference between IT, ITS, these plays a very important role. Apart from these kind of questions, definitely images, I told you, this image speaks about mobile application development, this image. So the next image you predict what is this image is all about. He is trying to pull out some software tools, right? That too in the browser he is trying to do that. So it means it is web application development. It is all about web application development. So some MCQ kind of questions, a lot of MCQ kind of questions would be asked from maybe the differences. See, in mobile application development itself, what do you mean by mobile application development? What do you mean by web application development? Mobile applications are software for mobiles, and definitely web is for browser on the other hand. So they may question you, can't we use web applications on smartphones? Can't we use mobile applications on web? So these kind of questions would be asked where you need to, there is thought oriented. There would be a knowledge that has to be applied over there before answering. So platform independence or platform dependency would be the question. And what is an operating system? What kind of software they would have used in order to develop mobile application development so that it runs on Android as well as iOS? Can anybody answer me what is that one method of development that you would use? React Native and Flutter, right? So if you develop once, you can deploy this in Android as well, and in what is that iOS as well, right? So once you develop in one software, development would be done and it can be deployed across both the operating systems. So what is the skills basically one has to possess in order to be an iOS developers? One has to be aware of Swift programming, Objective-C, or IDE like Xcode. But for web development, one has to use popular frameworks like Laravel, Rails, and for Java, if you want to develop, there is an Eclipse and IntelliJ. So what does a person sitting in front of you doing? Means as per image is considered, he is an application developer, both web and mobile, right? So these are the technologies, because how can you tell it is application developer, web and mobile? Swift is for mobile, and you can see here Java, PHP, HTML5 is for web is considered. So he is an application developer for web and mobile. So what are the technology advancements? What are the infrastructures and supports? And what kind of job opportunities you people would avail after getting this skill? And what is the digital transformation that has got taken place after you people getting skilled as a application development is considered? So all this stuff they are asking. These images, you have to be very careful. These images based questions would be a lot. So you may get a question. The person or the people standing over there having a discussion among themselves represent, is it system integration services or is it IT consulting? It is IT consulting, right? So you have to be very much aware on that. So cloud computing services, what do you mean by that? SaaS, what do you mean by that? Software as a service. To be very precise, Namma Yatri is a software as a service. They are not charging for each and every passenger. They are charging for platform. That Namma Yatri software they are charging. So software as a service. Next, platform as a service, AWS, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, right? So there are many things where you need to be paying attention. So in this, they may give some right options and they may give you one wrong option to be pull out, odd and out. So images kind of things you need to focus a lot. And at last, it's like there would be organization, Tata Consultancy Services. They basically support for BPO, true or false? They basically support for BPO, true or false? No, they're basically into software development. They are basically into IT consulting. They are providing business solutions, right? So like this kind of questions would be appearing. Once you go through this book, as I am walking you through the book, and later if you take up the model question paper, where our previous students have made an attempt and have scored quite good marks, if you go through that, so majority part would be the repetitive question, and you will get one clear picture on how to crack this examination, right? So you have true, false, and at last, just a minute, I'm walking you over there. Dynamics and evolution. Roles and responsibilities also plays a very major role. From there also they can pull out some questions. What is the main roles and responsibilities of web and mobile application developer? So what is the main do's and don'ts for application developer? What he has to do? He need to collaborate with team members. You can't tell that I hate this person, I won't sit with him. I know better than him. I won't take any inputs from my juniors or something like that. You can't tell I'll stick on to one technology. I don't want to move further. So today AI keeps on changing. Today the latest technology, tomorrow it becomes obsolete, right? Till now it was Chat GPT and now suddenly DeepSeek. And there is a Kimi.io. So Kimi.ai. Next, there would be Quen from Alibaba. So like this, if we neglect the technology and if we are not ready to exposure to get to the new technologies, we'll be outdated and definitely we will be put aside in the industry. As you people are already aware, 3 to 4 days or 2 days before, 700 individuals were asked to walk out of the company from Infosys. The reason was, though the 6 months of time was given, though they were given the atmosphere to get skilled, they were not ready and ultimately they failed in the test. They were asked to go out, where even the employability skills would be the matter, right? But here already you people have learned many technologies. See, they're telling, they're emphasizing that communication skills, analytical abilities, and personal attributes are considered. You have to be a very good team player. You have to be continuous learner. You can't tell that, sir, I know this technology, I'll stick to that. You may tell React Native, I know very well, I just don't want to get into Flutter. Definitely not, right? You have to be very open for learning certain things. So the question on this image would be, this image is emphasizing on what kind of factors? Is it emotional quotient? Is it personal attribute? Is it intelligent quotient? So you have to select the right answer, personal attribute. So the career opportunities for application developer, these are the many opportunities that they would be giving you in an options. You have to be open in order to select the right one. Yes, this was the place I was waiting for. Exercise, right? Exercise. This kind of short questions would be asked for you with options. And here, the ITS sector plays a vital role in dash powering various industries with technological solutions. What is the right answer? Digital transformation. I told you, dash and dash are two prominent subsectors with expansive ITS industry. Which one? ITS means definitely software development and business process management. Does healthcare and agriculture comes under ITS? Definitely not. The nature of work in IT/ITES subsectors ranges from software development to, is it fashion design? No, data analytics. So like this, the questions would be taken from exercises, right? Not only this one, there are a lot of questions over here. True, false kind of questions. The IT/ITES sector is isolated from advancements in other industry. Is it isolated? Is it not related to advancement in other industry? Right? A bloodless surgeries are taking place, and a doctor at America or doctor at India is guiding the doctor at America in order to do this robotic surgery or some kind of surgeries. Definitely IT/ITES plays a very important role in each and every sectors. So you have to take up this kind of questions. Go through this kind of questions. So next will be introduction to future skills. And if you, the key points is what you need to learn. What does it basically tells? So it describes the future skill subsectors, diverse occupations or something like that. And these images, kindly focus on images I'm telling you. So here, NASSCOM. What does NASSCOM mean? What does NASSCOM mean? What does it stands for? It's an National Association of Software and Service Companies. So it's an industry association in India with focus on IT BPM. BPM means business process management, right? So like this, they would have given you some logo of NASCOM and asked, what is this logo? It is used by whom, right? Which company or who holds this logo? So these kind of images, kind of things you have to focus a lot, because technically we'll be ready to answer. But when it comes to employability skills and finding few new logos in the market, we are failing over there. Okay. So this kind of questions I've already walked you through, and we need to, yes, short questions. What is primary focus of future skill subsector? So can you name one occupation under future skill subsector that involves interpreting complex data sets? Data analytics. So what is the primary focus of future skill subsector? For this, the answers would be, if you go through the first two lines somewhere, if you answer, it would be better and you will get that one. See, Future Skills Prime India Technology Skilling Hub is collaborative with NASSCOM and METI, aiming to transform India into digital talent nation. So basically they want to turn, see, future skills encompass array of competencies, means talents. Competencies means the technologies. How many skills do you acquire? How many programming languages are you aware of? So that leads to the technological advancements. So kindly don't neglect these exercises, guys. Try to get answers anyhow. You know how to get answers for this kind of questions. You know how to take out. So the future skill subsector is dedicated to preparing individuals for success in dash era. Is it traditional era? Are we following any traditional things in latest days, nowadays? So it is completely digital. Dash and dash are examples of occupations with future skill subsector. Artisans and farmers, definitely no. Data analyst and cybersecurity specialist. Understanding key trends is crucial in the future skill subsector to stay ahead of not the past practices. You have to get into industry developments. So various roles in the future skill subsector, including data analytics, analyst, cybersecurity specialist, and dash UI UX designers. Right? Where is the answer for this kind of question? So somewhere regarding future skills, you have gone here, you have gone through. So there it would be present. Where is it? So digital talent. So if you go through this kind of, especially what is future skills aim at, what is future skills wants to provide a knowledge in which technology, which sector or which subsector. See, data analyst, cybersecurity specialist, and definitely user experience developers. Don't neglect the last exercises, especially, right? And you know how to get answers for those questions. The future skill subsector is focused only on traditional skill sets. True or false? False. We don't want to follow the traditional skills. We want to use the latest updated skills. So user experience, user designers are not involved in shaping overall user experience of digital products. Definitely not. They want to do, right? So these kind of questions you need to focus, and to be very precise, the page 57 we have 271, if I'm not wrong. Front end is learned, no issues. See, this employability skills of 60 hours plays a very important role. So how does it getting implemented? And in this employability skills of so and so hours will be added for you, and you people have to know how does it affects. So what do you mean by three pillars of sustainability are dash society and environment? So they are asking diversity, economy related things. And see, diversity is the diversity, society, and environment. EMS stands for Economy Management System. Dash and conservation refers to practice of. So energy resource utilization, and conservation refers to practice of efficiently utilizing energies. So these kind of practices is what you need to go through, and you need to refer the exercises basically that is present at last. Kindly don't neglect such kind of question. So these things practically using the navigational bar, writing the header, writing the stylings, using the CSS, all part you would have done in the front end development. So installing the packages as per package managers are considered as not is what they are given here. So especially I'm looking out for, okay, I think this part is completed as per exercises are considered. So basically the handbook here, which I gone through, is participants handbook of application developer web and mobile, right? So like this, there would be a handbook for you, AI data quality analyst, and there would be a handbook for cloud application developer, and there would be a handbook for application developer, and I think DevOps as well. It would be included. The link would be shared for you, and where you can access and understand how does that such kind of facility would be made for you. With previous model papers will be uploaded. You can go through those papers and get some clear picture on how the questions would be there. We have collected the same questions that were asked for previous students, and many model papers have been uploaded. I think by end of the day, or by maybe by tomorrow, it is available for you and you can go through that. So I would request Shruti, and I'll hand over my this one to Shruti so that she'll take care of further process, and should be explaining the LMS procedure where you can access all this stuff as well. Shruti, are there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, could you continue now?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Good evening to all of you. So, I hope you had a quick overview of how you would be going ahead with your assessments. Yes, anyone having any doubt? Did you have at least a basic understanding of how the handbooks are and how you will be proceeding ahead? Now, out of some questions that were discussed, how many questions were you able to answer?
Your network is fluctuating, man.
Okay, just a minute. Am I audible now? Is it fine?
Yeah,
All right, thank you. So now please tell me how many of you were able to answer the questions, Or did you ever go through the questions before? Let me share my screen and let me show you that we have made it easy for all of you to access the handbooks.
Shruti, your network is not stable. So if you want, you can switch off the video. I told you should be on some good network, and share your screen is also not visible.
Okay, sir, let me just. Now, is my screen visible?
Yes, and be little loud. You are very slow.
Yes, sir. So here, let me explain you about how we are going to be proceeding ahead. So here, sir already explained you about the various handbooks that you could go through and start with. In the meanwhile, we are also making it available for all of you to be ready with your assessments in the LMS as well. So the students who are having one by one will be sharing it in all the modules. So let me just show an example of how you will be getting it. So this is the first module. That is the first topic you'll be getting NSDC handbook in the LMS that you have received in your IT Ignite of Rooman. So when you click on the handbook, here you can begin with start. And here you will be able to view your NSDC handbook. In the similar manner, just to make you prepared and already be aware of what kind of questions you can be facing. Now we already had some examples and we saw what kind of questions we may face. Similarly, for you to just take a sample paper, we have created the assessment questions. Now, this is the first assessment question that you will be beginning with. Can anyone answer to my question? Which quality is essential for effective leadership in the 21st century? Is it empathy, arrogance,
Empathy.
ignorance, or leadership?
Empathy.
How can you say empathy?
Empathy,
Yes?
ma'am.
Okay, let me select empathy as you all say it. So here. Yes, your answer is right. Empathy, as you can see here, empathy is essential for effective leadership in the 21st century because it allows the leaders to understand and connect with the feelings and perspectives of their team members. So, when you're trying to understand and connect with your team members, you have a mutual understanding and it makes your work relationship very easy and smooth rather than be dictating on someone else, ignoring someone, showing our arrogance. These are not the right ways to behave in a work environment. Yes, let's go to our next question. So here, which is an example of a financial asset? A rental property, book collection, personal vehicles, stamp collection. So here, the question is nothing but, which is very important. Which one do you think is the correct answer?
Rental property.
Rental property.
Rental property. Okay, as you all say, let me select the rental property. Yes, again, you all are right. As you can see, it's the rental property. Shall we proceed ahead? Let's move on to the next question. Now, what is essential for conveying ideas effectively? Memorization, constitutional
Communication skills.
Communication
communication
skills.
skill. Okay. No one suggests teamwork.
Teamwork.
Teamwork. As I said,
Communication
teamwork.
skills.
What about communication skills? How many say it's teamwork? How many say it's communication skills? Answer quickly. Which one should I select?
Communication skills.
Communication skills.
Communication skills.
Okay, since many of you are telling communication skills, let me select the communication skills. Yes, you all are right again. Teamwork is very essential, but if you lack in the communication skills, it becomes very difficult to portray your ideas that you have. You may have very innovative ideas, but if you're not confident on your communication, the ideas cannot be portrayed to others, and that is very difficult to have a communication within your team. Now, shall we go ahead with the next question? Now, the next question is, which skill involves the ability to use search engines effectively? Graphic
Internet
design,
navigation.
email management, internet navigation. Okay,
Internet
what
navigation.
others? Do all of you agree to internet navigation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay, let me select that.
Yes, ma'am.
So here, with internet navigation, yes, internet navigation is the one using which we can go through the search engines efficiently. Now, next question. Which employability skill involves managing time efficiently? Adaptability in negotiation, conflict resolution, time
Time
management.
management.
Time management.
Time management. No other answers? Shall I proceed with time management?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me go ahead. So here, again you all are right. It's time management. Chalo, are you all excited for the next question then? Let me move to the next question. How can entrepreneurs protect their business ideas? By sharing them publicly, by hiring consultants, through patents, by avoiding competition.
Through patents.
The question is how to
Patents.
Through patents.
not
Through
by sharing the
patents.
ideas publicly. Okay, let me select through patents. Yes. Okay, when I select through patents, can you tell me what does it do? You all said through patents. What did the through patents do?
Patent is like an example.
Okay, it's like an example that says that this is your ideology and it cannot be copied by others without and until and unless you give them the permission to do so. So let's move on to my next question. Now, the next question is, in order to collect various type of waste, consider an IT company has installed a number of colorful bins. One bin has cardboard newspapers bottle inside it. Which type of waste applies to the given scenario? Oily waste,
Dry mixed waste.
Dry mixed waste.
Dry mixed waste.
dry mixed waste. Okay, let me study this. Anyone else? Any other answer? Or are you all confident on dry mixed waste?
Yes, ma'am.
Dry mixed waste.
D. Okay. Sure. Okay. Now, let's move on to the next question. What is an effective way to reduce electricity consumption in an office? Using energy efficient light bulbs, keeping windows and doors open while the air conditioner is running, printing multiple copies of documents unnecessarily, leaving computers and lights on overnight?
Using energy
Using
efficient.
energy efficient light bulb.
Yes, you all are right. It's using the energy efficient light bulbs.
Is correct. Yes.
Yes, you all are right. Okay, now this is the task to be done. Okay, so read the question carefully. Arrange the listed steps in the correct chronological order to effectively utilize the organization's diversity policy in internal and external communications. The first one is communication. Communicate the importance of diversity and inclusion to all team members. Second, access and understand the current diversity policy of the organization. Third, implement changes to internal and external communication strategies to reflect diversity. D, gather feedback from colleagues on effectiveness of new communication strategies. Now, read the question carefully, okay? Here you're supposed to order it in a proper form where you have to read uh, all the options properly and arrange it in a proper sequence. So these are the 4 different sequences.
Option C.
Option C. Okay, let me not hurry up.
D.
Let me give you a minute.
Option C.
Option C. Read the question
Option D.
thoroughly.
Option D.
Option B.
Option D.
Option D.
Option D.
Option D. Option C.
C.
Option D. C. Okay. How many of you say C? Raise your hand. How many of you say C? No
Bola
discussion.
gachu.
Okay. Let me select C now. Okay. Or let me select D now. Which
Option
one?
D is correct, ma'am. Option
Option
D.
D is correct. Okay.
D. D.
Since you said with a
D.
lot of confidence, let me go with D.
D.
Yeah, option D.
Yeah.
Yes, you are right. Option D is correct. So let's read the explanation to it. Okay. It assess and understand the current policy of the organization before any action has to communicate the importance of diversity and inclusion to all team members. That is, here it's important to listen each and everyone in your team.
Shruti, your voice is
Then
breaking as
after,
well
you
as
should not
voice is not.
directly just take a
Shruti,
yes, sir.
your voice is breaking as well as it's not that clear. So what I would rather emphasize is, first of all, process. You tell that where exactly they would be able to access all that, and then go ahead in detail and all.
Okay,
So
sir.
questions they can read over there. So rather what you do is just tell them where they can access. So basically, let me tell you, you have the LMS access, you go to Interlip. So this what she is accessing right now, that itself. So go back and show me that. When you go to the respective LMS of yours of Interlip, at the bottom you will find we have added now assessment readiness. So click on that. In that itself you will be finding that we are having the question bank, we are having the courseware. So courseware is also present there. You can go there, you can read. So now you are having two options. One which we explained you earlier, that is you can go to the government website and you can download the courseware from there. Or the second option is that in your LMS itself you can go and you can read, and we will also be uploading all the details on your these two links. Do you have the link, Shruti? Can you display?
Yes, sir.
Not this. So there are two links which you need to remember. It is ruman.live/exam. Okay, so when you go to this, in that case, you would be able to find that all the ruman.live/exam. You can, it is very simple to remember. When you go here, based on the course which you have joined, like AI Data Quality Analyst, AI DevOps Engineer, you can click on that, any of this, click, and in each you will be finding your courseware is there, sample paper is there. So here you will be having the courseware, so you can open and you can read that. Plus in the same folder we are going to add the sample question paper also. So probably tomorrow evening we will be putting all the sample question paper, that which we have gathered from different students and all who has appeared for the exam. So just remember the link ruman.live/exam and visit there. You will find all the details. So there are two options. One, all these details are available on our LMS, or else you can access it ruman.live/exam. If you want the books, you can get the books directly from another link, that is ruman.live/nsdc book. So the links which you need to remember, which is important, is, I will just type and show it to you. One minute, let me share my screen. So this particular screen, this you will be getting it. So these are the two links which you should note down: ruman.live/exam and ruman.live/nsdc book. So here you will be getting live directly, you can access, and there are many other links also. So not only for whatever the courses you have joined, you can download the books for the different subjects also. And in this we are going to upload the sample question paper. So this is most important for you. This you have to check it mainly on Monday, because right now we have only put the courseware. So download the courseware, start reading the book. But at the same time, the sample question paper we are going to put it tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So you can access this on Monday, and you will find the sample question paper would be available in this particular link, that is ruman.live/exam. Okay, so this is important for you. Apart from that, for you to practice and all, we are also putting it in your respective LMS. You can go and you can practice over there. So this is important, which I wanted to convey you. Now, Shruti can continue and go ahead with the session. Yeah, you can go ahead with the session. So these links was important for them. I never wanted some of they are already leaving the meeting, so I didn't want that they should miss this.
Yes, sir. I'll just continue.
Go ahead.
So now let's move on to a sample of our technical questions. Now, the very first question is, in data analysis, structured data refers to information that is highly organized and
So the screen is not shared, ma.
Is it visible now?
Yes.
All right, thanks. So here, the first question is, in data analysis, structured data refers to information that is highly organized and easily searchable, such as tables in database.
The screen is not shared.
Screen has started sharing, but it is not visible.
Yeah.
Just check once.
Exit and read.
I exited. Manish, sir, your screen is sharing. That's the reason why my screen is not visible.
Shruti, he has left already.
Just a minute. Let me just exit and rejoin.
Oh, okay.
Now let me start sharing my screen. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, now it's visible.
Now, I hope this question is visible. In the data analysis, structured data refers to the information that is highly organized and easily searchable, such as tables in database. Unstructured data, such as text or multimedia content, lacks a predefined format, making it more challenging to process and analyze. In the context of analyzing healthcare data, which type of data is crucial for comprehensive analysis? The first one is both structured and unstructured data to capture a complete picture. Second one, only unstructured data as it contains more detailed information. Third one, neither as external data sources are more important. Or the last one is only structured data as it is easier to analyze. Which one do I select?
A.
Which one do I select?
Option A.
Option A. Okay. So as you said, let me select with option A. Yes, you are right. So here it is both the structured and as well as the unstructured data. Now let's move on to the next question. The next question is, which statistical skill is crucial for an AI data quality analyst? Is
Data
it
Option B.
visualization.
Option B, ma'am.
option B?
I'm
Okay.
actually not getting this module and previous two modules in my
Yeah,
LMS.
ma'am.
Yes, you have not started receiving these modules. You will be receiving it by Monday.
And what about the previous two modules? That is the DevOps on AWS and code quality with Amazon Code Guru Reviewer and secure coding techniques.
Okay, you can do one thing. You can share your details.
Ma'am, when is the last date for submission, ma'am? Final assessment.
Submission for, see, we want you to prepare for the assessment, which is very important. We don't want you to panic during the assessment time. That's the reason why we have prepared the session, so that you have an understanding of what kind of questions you can get. We are not telling exactly these questions will be coming, but we are making you understand like these are the type of questions that you will be facing ahead.
When will be the final assessment, ma'am?
Yeah, exactly. That's what we were asking. What would be the time frame in which the final assessment would be conducted?
See, it will be depending on your college. So you can ask your college for this. We'll be contacting them directly for the assessment dates.
Ma'am, okay. Even if it is depending on the college, what would be the range, like March 1st to March 31st, something like that? Because some of us are already having some more internships we have to join. So
Yes, we understand that. So because of that, that's what we are saying. Let you you inform the same to your college POC. Your college POC will inform us, and according to that, we'll be planning for the assessment. On the
okay,
day of
ma'am.
assessment, it's just one day of assessment. So maybe if you're working or taking internship somewhere else,
How
kindly
many
request for a leave.
hours, ma'am?
Sorry.
How many hours of assessment?
See, you'll be having 2 to 3 hours of assessment. There are some key processes for the assessment that is important.
Could you
And
be,
yes, please, Vaishnavi, go ahead.
ma'am? Actually, the soft skill assessment is not opening for us because we have done a Vadwani certificate under NASCO, ma'am.
See, those things you can put it in the groups, or you can escalate this. You can put it on our helpline numbers. And
What about
every day
the
there
OJT,
are
ma'am?
sessions also. See, this session is completely related to the assessments.
Ma'am, how
Uh,
about
So if you
VLSI
are
course,
having,
ma'am?
Ma'am, what is the details
We will have
regarding the
only
OJT?
MCQs, ma'am.
yes, you'll be having only MCQs.
Ma'am, how about VLSI course?
Yes, we will be putting the VLSI course book. The reason why VLSI is not yet put, because you are still having your training ongoing. After that, there is OJT done. So that's the reason why
Ma'am,
VLSI we
actually we
haven't put.
completed
Don't
this
worry,
course.
that will also be available.
Advice.
Ma'am, what is the thing we have to do in the OJT?
Is there any other questions you want to ask me?
Ma'am, when will the OJT will
So
start?
when we can complete the modules after leap, ma'am?
Sorry?
When the OJT will start,
Yes,
ma'am?
ma'am. We want some more details about on the OJT and
See, the
the.
OJT for the ones whose college classes resumed on 3rd will be planned by next week. So you'll be having an update on it. So if you have any
Is
doubts
it
regarding
compulsory
the
for all?
assessments, you can kindly ask me.
No, ma'am. Like
Ma'am,
we need
actually,
to
what
do some projects,
to do
or
in the
Yes,
OJT?
ma'am.
do we need to have some certifications? What exactly is the procedure for the
We'll be
OJT?
holding a webinar soon for OJT. So please don't worry about it. We'll give you the details about it. Okay. This is completely for the assessment preparation session.
Ma'am, when would be the webinar for the OJT? Because as I said, many of us are joining the companies for the internship, so we need some clear details so
You'll be
we can
having it by
proceed with
next
the
week.
other
You'll
stuff
be
as well.
having it this weekend or by next week.
And
Sorry.
is
What
it
is the last
OJT
date
is
to complete
compulsory?
modules, ma'am?
Yes, it is compulsory. And yes, someone asked about modules. Yes, VLSI question papers are also will be available. All the question papers will be available. Handbooks have been given. Kindly start reviewing your handbooks and be prepared according to your handbooks. In the meanwhile, by Monday you will be receiving the sample question papers in the same drive, as well as you will be receiving it in your LMS, so that you can have a practice and understand how much you're scoring.
In the handbooks, it's not specified the textbook, ma'am. Only some 15 questions, I guess, it is specified. Can you please check
That's
it?
Yes.
sample question.
Only one PDF is there, which constraints of only
Same
15
questions,
questions, I
ma'am.
guess.
There are two questions. Okay, let me show my screen. 1 second.
Yeah, ma'am. We
Ma'am,
will
will
get
the
the
assessment
same
be
questions,
OMNICHANNEL
ma'am.
MCQs?
No, you'll not be getting the same questions. It's a similar type of questions.
And will the assessment be only MCQs?
Yes, it will be basically on MCQs.
This
Okay,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
do
participant
we have to
is not in the AI data quality
do
analysis.
Okay, let me just check. So here, this is the one. This is the handbooks. For all the job roles, we have total handbooks. Let me just go back and show you. There are two things currently available for each and every job role. One is the handbook, and the other one is the sample question paper. So if I go on AI DevOps Engineer, you have the handbook as well as the sample question papers.
Can you please check it in AI data quality analysis, ma'am? It's not there.
Okay, let me just check it. This is the sample question paper.
Both are sample question paper, ma'am. It's the handbook is not.
Handbook. Just a minute. Let me open the handbook as well.
Okay, ma'am.
Just a minute. There's a unstable internet over here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, so the handbooks are available. I hope you are clear where the handbooks are available. Okay, and as
Ma'am,
you
we are
said for
asking
AI
about
data
the
quality
sample
analyst,
question
I'll
papers.
just check. Sorry.
We were asking about the sample question PDF, not the handbook exactly.
Yes, I'll upload it.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, one thing to
Yes, please.
ask you is that, ma'am, the students with less attendance will be able to give the online assessment.
No, you can just check with your spots because we had already specified at the beginning of the internship that you have to maintain the minimum attendance that was set.
Uh,
Yes,
please
let
once
me
again,
share
can
my
you tell me the what is the minimum hours a person need to have?
You can share your details via chat. My team will reply you.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Handbook for AI data quality analysis is not there, ma'am. Can you please?
Handbook, I'll just upload it. Give me some time. Maybe I've missed it out. We'll
Okay, ma'am.
upload it by evening.
Ma'am, please
It will be up
confirm about
within
VLSI
15 to 20
handbook.
minutes.
Ma'am, please confirm about VLSI
Ma'am,
handbook, ma'am.
Yes,
Please show for
currently the
cloud,
reason
ma'am.
why we haven't put for VLSI is because you have your sessions going on till 26th. The sessions are still going on. So once you're done with the sessions, we will be telling you more about it. We'll be conducting a separate session for VLSI.
Ma'am, can you please share the link for that link? Is my handbook and all?
Can we know how exactly the assessment, the final assessment, will be conducted, ma'am? Like, should we attend in college or anywhere?
Yes, ma'am. We need details about this as well. Like, if we are joining, let's suppose some people are joining the Mysore campus Infosys, then they need to travel back to the college and.
We'll be informing you 1 day prior, and the assessment will be taking place in your college itself. And you should be physically present for the assessment.
Ma'am, will it be conducted online, ma'am, in college only?
It will be conducted in your respective colleges. And the links and all have been posted. So kindly download the handbook and start with the session. Start reading with going through your handbooks. In the meanwhile, the LMS will also be ready. By Monday, you will have all the questions ready. And one of you raised a question for data analysis handbook. All right.
Ma'am,
So,
when the VLSI internship is going to end?
sorry.
Ma'am, when the VLSI internship is going to end?
We'll be updating you. All these details are already available with your SPOC. Kindly contact your SPOC.
Aditya, VLSI training is still going on. It will continue until the 26th of February. Post that, you will have the OJT, and after that, the assessment will be conducted.
Okay, sir.
Is it for everyone or is it for the VLSI, sir?
I mentioned VLSI.
Okay, okay.
For
Sir,
others, for others, your college will decide the date. You talk to your college staff and ask them to give the dates for the final assessment.
Sir, what about the
okay.
eligibility of the
What would
organization?
be the grading for the assessment, sir? Like total marks or the grading criteria, marking system, etc.
I will be sharing one PDF file which has the complete information about how the test will happen, what is the pattern, how many marks, what is the passing mark. Everything would be mentioned in that.
And that would
Sir,
be
when
very
the
helpful, sir. Thank you.
I beg your pardon?
That would be very helpful, sir. That's what I
Yes,
said. Thank you for
I know, I
sharing that.
know. Even I have studied with 2 to 3 years of model papers. Don't worry.
Sir, one thing to ask that can you please clarify in the majority of the students have very less attendance. So what is the minimum attendance, sir, a person need to have?
Minimum attendance. Okay. I'll do one thing. I will share what is the least minimum number of hours required from each job role. That will be shared to the campus ambassadors. You can check with your campus ambassadors for that.
That is
And
great thing, sir.
is
Thank
it
you, sir.
the same with the PDF, sir, that you just said
Yes,
regarding the grading system and
I'll
all?
be sharing a screenshot with the job role and the minimum number of hours required.
Okay.
Sir, how can we access to the handbook and the model question paper, sir?
Boss, the whole night you heard the story and now you're asking me. www.rooman.live huh?
Slash
Exam.
NSDC handbook.
Yeah, NSDC for the handbook.
You have to do on your screen.
Up to what time this session will go on, sir?
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Hello, hello. Yes, yes, they'll be joining. Give some time. Okay.
Yes, Michael.
Common technology, so that should not be referred, sir. We have to refer the handbook.
Anybody has any questions?
Sir, what about the OJT classes for third Feb starting student?
Third, today evening, in the
Uh,
next 1 hour, your college principals and the staff would receive an email. We would be forwarding it
Okay.
along with the campus ambassadors will receive it.
Okay.
You can start applying for it.
Sure.
Sir, is OJT is VLSSR or not?
whenever I say anything, VLSI is not included in it. For VLSI, we will add one separate session. Let's start applying. Because VLSI is not yet concluded with the training. I'm
Up
sorry,
to what time this session?
which session?
Sir, currently I am in the OJT, which is provided from the Romans. Like, can I know what will be the future proceedings? Like, the classes which is going on, the Kulkarni sir and everything, I have been attending from the morning. So, what will be the next steps and further proceedings, sir, from the?
You are left with another 10 more days.
Okay.
Within the next 10 days, you will know what is happening.
Sir, regarding the OJT, we recently received the format which is to be taken the details and on the company letterhead. So, is there like a list of companies suggested by the given by the Rooman, or like we can take wherever we are proceeding with the internship in the 8th semester?
I didn't understand. You have done your internship through NFBC, right?
Yeah, sir. I was in the cloud application development. I am almost done with all my projects in
If
the
you have,
IBM.
you know any connects, you can go get the OJT from there.
Okay, and if suppose if someone doesn't, what about them?
Why would they say no? Have you
Sir,
approached yet?
will we get any placement opportunities, sir, from
200%,
you guys?
200% yes.
Sir, sorry, I didn't get to hear the solution to that.
First, you apply.
Sir, when will the PDF related to exam be shared?
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir. Actually,
Am I audible now?
yeah, sir.
Okay. I meant first you can apply for Rooman. We will be considering 20 to 30% of the students.
Okay, sir.
The other 20 to 30% can be provided from the college end. The rest of the students, you have to go and approach the industry and take a letter from them saying that you have taken the training for the last 10 days.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Whether you are saying that.
Hello, sir. From when will we get that placement opportunities, sir?
Once the assessment is completed, because NASCOM is conducting your final assessment. Once the final assessment is completed, that's when they will give you the access for the connect.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, I had a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, our course is done, but still we are able to mark attendance. So that attendance is being counted or not, sir?
Course is done, no, you will not be able to mark it from.
Oh, all right, sir.
Sir, when will the PDF be shared related to exam?
PDF related to?
Exam and the marking scheme, sir.
Immediately after this meeting.
Sir, one last thing to ask you is that, sir, I have applied for an internship in the one of the software-based company, and they are selling to join immediately. So how should I do that? How should I manage both of them, sir?
These are all immediate, right? Yes. Let us, you talk to your college principal or spot, they will bring this to our knowledge.
From when we can ask for the final assessment, sir? At what date? We can ask for February last week or from March?
Anything with this, that you will be eligible from the last week of February.
From the
Sir,
last week of
sir,
February.
is there any last date for the internship exam to be conducted?
Why you want to do it in the 9th semester?
Sir, when will we be able to access the PDF related to exam details?
Sorry?
Last date for the
Internship is already concluded. Except VLSI for everyone, the training is done. Now we are left with only the OJT and the assessment.
Sir, up to when this session will go on?
Which sessions? The current session, If you're done with your questions, then we can conclude it.
Sir, is there any software to be installed, and is there any?
Sir, when is the last date for biometrics, sir?
Last date is done, no, sir. Today is the last date.
Sir,
Today is the last date.
Sir, actually, we like some people are saying VTU people are increased for 100 hours. What is about it?
Sorry?
Actually, from Roman people, we are getting news that 100 hours they are increased for the internship. Sir, actually, we like
What are
some
the
people
details
are
of the
saying
exam? When will
VTU
it be
people are
shared?
increased for 100 hours. What is about it?
Sir,
I don't
Rakshit sir, hello.
Yes.
Sir, this is Dr. Sunil, spoke from Women IT.
Yes.
Sir, day before yesterday when there was a meeting with all the principals, I think you and Manish sir were also a part of the meeting with the Vice Chancellor. It is being mentioned that 100 more hours of job, each of the job roles should be completed during this 8th semester is what is being told there. Can you please clarify on this?
There is no 100 hours of training. It is only the
Yeah.
OJT. If you complete those 10 days of OJT, that is done.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, fine, sir. Thank you for that. I think most of those students were asking about the same thing.
Okay.
This is being, it is being told to all the students that additional 100 hours is supposed to be done, but it is being confused that whether it includes the OJT or it is excluding the OJT.
It is nothing but OJT. No need of another.
Yeah, fine.
Don't
Okay.
worry.
Okay.
Don't ask me to come to class again.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Fine, sir. Thank you for confirming that. And it is sure that from Monday onwards, none of the job role students is supposed to be giving their biometrics, right?
No needs. They can't.
Yeah.
It will be marked as done. So
Okay.
if to also they
Sir,
can't.
is there any
Okay.
Sir, is there any minimum
Sir, what
configuration
about
of
the
the
students who
PC?
did not register for OJT?
You have to register.
Sir, actually, some of the students have not been shortlisted. Like, what about them, sir?
We can't consume everybody, no, my friend. Out of 240, we can go up to maximum 50 students. The rest of them, they have to approach the college or they have to approach the industry or the companies wherever they know and get it done.
Sir, is there
Mode
any
of
minimum
exams will be
configuration of
online
the
or
PC
offline?
required?
Offline. Sorry, online, it will be conducted in the college.
Sir, from
Sir,
when
is
we
there
can
any
start the
minimum?
final assessment, sir?
Sorry?
Like, from when we can
Sir,
start the final assessment? Like, from which state?
From the last week of February, you can start.
Okay, sir.
Sir, is
Sir, is there
OJT
any minimum
mandatory?
configuration of PC required? Like,
Yes, you are repeating the same questions. If you have any questions, you can approach your college or the campus ambassador. They are in constant touch with us. We will be answering all your questions there.
sir, is there any minimum configuration of the PC required to run the test? Something like we have to install a software and all for the test.
I5 is required.
Sorry, sir.
Sir,
I5.
sir, I have backlog. Can I get replacement of it?
No, sir.
I have backlogs.
No,
Can
no,
I get?
no, you can't. No.
I have only 20 plus backlogs.
20 plus, sir. That is your age.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Tejaswini.
Sir, only VLSI up to 400, they should punch in and punch out, and no other job roles like only 300, they should do. That's it, sir.
No. As I said, I will be sharing the minimum number of hours required. You can look at the chart and you can forward the same thing to everyone.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So then, for VLSI people, 1 month OJT will be done.
Yes, has to be done.
After Feb 26.
Correct.
Okay, sir.
Sir, what
Sir,
about the students who did not meet the criteria of minimum hours? They have to continue complete again. They have to sit for internship again, sir.
Yes.
Hello,
Okay,
sir.
for the second session.
Yes.
That will be from beginning or in between continuations?
From the beginning.
Sir, you know how hard it is to get an internship in VLSI domain. So can we do like software job for the OJT purpose and produce the same certificate?
Yes, you can.
Thank you so much, sir.
Sir, I'm 50
Sir,
hours
please
short
confirm
from.
about VLSA biometrics, sir.
I'm sorry.
Please confirm about VLSA biometric.
Complete the question, sir.
Sir, number of free assessment.
Sir, confirm about last date on VLSA biometrics, sir.
26th of February.
The number of free assessment we can give.
Number of?
Free assessment, sir. Like if
One. Don't worry. The failing percentage is very less. But don't be overconfident. Do prepare well. And you can 100% clear.
Sir, I'm doing application development web and mobile, and I'm 50 hours short of attendance. So, will it be considered, sir? Do you think?
But don't be overconfident. Talk to your college. Do prepare well. And you can 100% clear.
Sir, is 300
about the
hours
OJT
required?
Sir, I'm doing application development web and mobile, and I'm 50 hours short of attendance. So, will it be considered, sir? Do you think?
But don't be overconfident. Talk to your college. We can't have a generic talk here. And you can 100% clear.
Sir,
Better talk to your college.
I'm doing application development web and mobile, and I'm 50.
Can you please mute yourself, whoever has unmuted you? As I said, if you are 2 hours short, 10 hours short, 20 hours short, how do you know without even knowing what is the minimum requirement? So better wait until the end of the day today. We would be sharing the list to the college where we will be mentioning what is the number of hours that you guys are short of. That complete data will be shared to the college by tonight. Post that, you can take it from them. Is that clear?
So can you explain the concept
What
about
if we have
OJT?
shortage? What are the steps which we can take?
Attend the webinar tomorrow at 4 p.m. You will know the process of OJT. The links will be shared with your principals.
So is any second phase for OGT, sir?
As in second, from tomorrow.
From tomorrow it is. So we can apply from tomorrow?
Yes. You will receive the registration link from your college POC and principal.
Yes,
Some of the colleges did not inform about OJT, sir.
Sir, what would be the selection for the OJT?
They will inform now.
Sir, what would be the selection criteria for the OJT for the Rooman? Like, would it be like CGPA based or resume based? Okay.
CGPA based. CGPA projects.
Okay.
Sir, I'm AML student, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I got access to IBM Cloud yesterday, but for my project, I'm not using that. I saw that there are multiple modules, quizzes, and assessment in it also. It is mandatory to complete that cloud computing courses also with AML.
Yes.
Is it mandatory? Because we have only shortage of time, no, sir.
You're a AI/ML student.
Yes, sir. Like that role I'm doing in internship.
Okay. Then no need.
No need, no, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Sir, about the syllabus.
Sir, what can we do if we have shortage of attendance? Like once you release it by the end of the day.
Wait for the result. Why do you know that you already know that you're gonna fail?
Sir, about the syllabus, previously Roman has
You're not audible.
Sir, about the syllabus.
Mm-hmm.
Roman has previously given one syllabus like Python programming one, and so cloud things and all involved in AIML. Do we have to refer that thing, or now currently they have given one?
Whatever now we are giving now is for the assessment purpose.
Okay.
This is also covered in the previous part. You can access whatever now we are giving it to you now.
From that only.
Yes. From that only the assessment will be
conducted.
conducted.
Not from the Roman syllabus.
No.
Okay, thank
you. Sir, when we will get final.
Huh?
Sir, what is the maximum
Sir,
duration where we can access the Roman materials like for data analyst and in for the future reference?
I didn't get you.
My question was, in the future we require all the materials which Romans is providing, that high quality materials like AI data analyst. So how long we can access that resources?
You will have it for the next 6 months.
Got it, sir. Got it.
sir, yesterday itself, the IBM cloud has been accessed, sir, for AI data quality analyst. Is it compulsory to complete the modules which is in IBM cloud?
If in the IBM cloud, are you a cloud student?
No, sir.
No need.
But in the phase 3 and phase 4, it is suggesting for the to do the project in the.
For you to complete the project, yes, you have to.
Sir, but it's not getting access, sir. Like 3 to 4 times we have filled the form for the IBM cloud. We are not getting the proper access of IBM cloud, sir.
Talk to your campus ambassadors. They are in touch with the IBM people.
Okay, sir. Only
We
for
will
the
get final
cloud,
certificate based on assessment, sir.
Yes.
sir. There is no need to complete the modules which is in IBM cloud, right, sir, for AI data quality analyst.
No need.
Okay, sir.
Sir, our internal marks will be based on what, sir?
Based on those assessments that you have done, assignments that you have done in LMS.
Okay, sir.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please talk to your college and the campus ambassadors. They will bring the questions to us.
Sir, last
Yes.
question. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, there is OJT class or not, sir?
There is no OJT class. Tomorrow there is an OJT webinar. The
No, sir.
circular.
I am presently in the OJT, sir. OJT. I have selected, and from past 3 days I am attending.
Tomorrow there is no. Saturday.
Tomorrow. Okay, sir. Thank you.
One
Thank
more,
you, sir.
one last question, sir. The internal assessment, you said it would be upon the assessments we have done in the LMS, the Interlip, and the I guess the Added Pro, that is the IBM. So could you also include the details regarding that in the PDF, like the grading criteria and etc.
Which one?
For the Interlip, for example, if I have currently mine is at around 86% or something. I have completed all the models which are currently available. So, like, how would it be graded? Like, based on completion, because everyone has completed,
You
but
do. If you have done it right, then you will not be affected in any ways. Okay, nothing
no,
to worry.
no, that's not what I'm worried about, sir. But I was just hoping to know that, like, what would be the grading criteria for the.
We will let you know.
Okay, sir.
Sir, when is the last date to complete all the modules?
Before we extract the data from them. So it is as soon as possible you complete it. If the course is completed, then you should have also completed the assignments.
The
So
last two models are not available, sir.
make sure that before the assessment happens, you complete all the modules.
The last two models are not available, sir, yet. We can't start them in the
Yes, sir.
LMS
Same here.
from past
Last
1
two
week.
modules we are not able to access and we are not able to complete.
Job role?
AI data
Cloud
quality.
application developer, sir.
Both. Okay, I will look into it.
Actually, from
Remaining
the
does.
last week, same issue is happening, sir. We have been completing all the.
Who have you informed? Did you guys inform it to anybody?
We
No, sir.
contacted the
No,
college
no.
ambassador, sir, but as it was during the VTU exams, we thought it would be coming up soon within a week, but it was
Okay.
being issued.
You never mind. You bring them to the notice again, and we will fix it. Okay.
Sir, is there
Okay.
IBM project?
How many total number of certificates will get, sir, after internship?
Don't ask first day question on the last day. You will get 5 certificates.
From Monday, no need to do the biometrics, sir.
No need, no need. No need. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great time and all the best. Bye-bye.